Hello, xin chào cả nhà. Khác với kỹ năng nghe, đọc hoặc viết tiếng Anh có thể tự học bằng sự hỗ trợ của vô số tài liệu, sách vở, các ứng dụng, kỹ năng nói một cách lưu loát lại là một cái cực kỳ khó do thiếu đi yếu tố giao tiếp tự nhiên. Trước giờ vẫn có một số ứng dụng khác có thể hỗ trợ người dùng tập đọc, phát âm đúng từng từ, từng câu. Tuy nhiên vẫn chưa thể đem lại khả năng nói tự nhiên và dễ nắm bắt như giao tiếp trực diện với người bản địa. Một trong những cách mà các bạn học sinh sinh viên hay chọn là ra trung tâm Anh ngữ để giao tiếp với thầy cô. Hoặc một cách tiết kiệm hơn là lang thang ở các khu đông khách nước ngoài để có thể nói chuyện, từ đó trau dồi sự tự tin và khả năng nói. Thế nhưng rõ ràng không phải ai cũng có thời gian, đặc biệt là những bạn đã đi làm. Hơn nữa không phải người nước ngoài nào cũng đến từ các nước nói tiếng Anh bản ngữ hoặc sẵn lòng nói chuyện với chúng ta. Và một giải pháp ngày hôm nay mình muốn giới thiệu đến tất cả các bạn, đó là một ứng dụng có tên là Cambly. Đây được xem như cầu nối giữa gia sư tiếng Anh bản địa và những người đang muốn trau dồi khả năng nói tiếng Anh để nâng cao trình độ của mình. Tên app là Cambly chứ không phải là tên của ca sĩ thần tượng của mình là Cẩm Ly nha mấy bạn. Ứng dụng này cũng khá là đơn giản và dễ sử dụng. Chỉ cần tải app từ Google Play hoặc Apple Store. Sau đó đăng ký tài khoản. Sau khi đăng ký xong, các bạn sẽ được 5 phút học miễn phí thôi. Tiếp theo đó là đăng ký khóa học online theo nhu cầu và tự điều chỉnh lịch học theo ý của bạn và gọi gia sư khi bạn đã sẵn sàng. Trong đó sẽ có danh sách những gia sư trực tuyến với đầy đủ các thông tin như là quốc tịch, kỹ năng sư phạm, kinh nghiệm giảng dạy, vân vân để cho chúng ta lựa chọn. Chỉ cần nhấn vào nút gọi, hệ thống sẽ kết nối ngẫu nhiên với gia sư online. Và thế là chúng ta đã có thể bắt đầu buổi học của mình. Sau đây mình sẽ phân tích ưu và điểm của app Cambly. Thứ nhất là ưu điểm. Bạn sẽ được học 1kèm1 ở bất cứ lúc nào, 24/24 và bất cứ ở đâu. Rất là thuận tiện cho những người không có thời gian rảnh, đặc biệt là nhân viên văn phòng. Cambly có khoảng hơn 10.000 gia sư bản xứ và họ hoàn toàn chú trọng vào giọng Anh, Mỹ, Úc, chứ hoàn toàn không sử dụng gia sư như là Philippines, Singapore hay là Ấn Độ. Ưu điểm cuối cùng là sau mỗi buổi học, mình có thể vào xem lại những video call đã được ứng dụng tự lưu lại trước đó. Tuy là có nhiều ưu điểm, nhưng mà Cambly cũng có một số mặt. Nếu cải thiện thì chắc chắn Cambly sẽ được đánh giá 10/10. Thứ nhất là chi phí học hơi cao. Ở Cambly, bạn không thể đóng từng tháng. Thay vào đó, bạn phải đóng gói 3 tháng, 6 tháng hoặc 1 năm. Nhưng mà thỉnh thoảng Cambly cũng có những đợt sale 35%, 45%, thậm chí là 55%. Bạn có thể tham khảo mức học phí thông thường trên màn hình. Nhược điểm thứ hai của Cambly là những người muốn học chuyên sâu về giao tiếp thì nội dung bài học hoàn toàn phụ thuộc vào các tutors. Rất dễ khiến nhiều bạn bị cảm thấy lạc lõng, rời rạc trong quá trình học vì giáo trình không thống nhất, đặc biệt nếu không học một tutor cố định. Đây có thể xem như là một trong những yếu điểm lớn nhất của Cambly. Và hy vọng rằng trong thời gian sắp tới, Cambly sẽ có những biện pháp để khắc phục được yếu điểm này. Và điều cuối cùng, Cambly chỉ cung cấp 5 phút miễn phí để dùng thử dịch vụ. Và mình nghĩ đó là rất ít thời gian. Một cuộc trò chuyện nhanh như vậy có thể không đủ để một người có tiếng Anh cơ bản hoặc trung cấp, thậm chí là có thể hiểu những gì đang được nói. Vậy cuối cùng, chúng ta có nên chọn Cambly hay không? Theo ý kiến cá nhân của mình, câu trả lời tùy thuộc vào quỹ thời gian bạn có và điều kiện tài chính của bạn. Và các bạn hãy chia sẻ ý kiến của các bạn bằng cách comment bên dưới. Và đừng quên nhấn like và subscribe cho kênh của mình nhé. Cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều. Và hôm nay, bạn thân của mình có cho mình một buổi học trên Cambly miễn phí. Lâu rồi mình chưa nói tiếng Anh và mình nghĩ đây là cơ hội để mình luyện tập tiếng Anh. Nếu có nói sai gì hoặc là phát âm không đúng, mong tất cả các bạn bỏ qua. Nào, cùng học tiếng Anh với mình nha.
Hello.
Hi. Good.
Hello, teacher.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
You're
to
on
meet
your
you.
side here.
Yes. With you.
It's just sideways, your camera.
Yeah, just okay.
That's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Teacher, how are you today?
I'm doing very well. What about you?
Me too. I'm doing good.
Okay. So, what would you like to do today in your lesson?
Maybe the free conversation.
Okay,
hope.
all right.
Yes.
Yeah, good. All right. So, before this class, what have you been working on?
Before the class, I spent time for reading some email for my company. Besides, I tried to read some books about communication and presentation skill.
Okay.
Yes, I love it. I think this period is very helpful for me because I have a lot of time for improving myself. How about you?
Yeah, so you just mentioned presentation skills. Is that something that you have to do regularly in your job?
Yes, because I had to attend a meeting, I lead some conversation, and I deliver the speech during the meeting. So I think it's very essential for me if I can improve my presentation skill to make sure everyone focus on my presentation.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, did you know that Cambly have business English lesson on doing presentations?
No, I don't know.
Yeah. So, if you're interested in that, we can do that sometime.
Oh, okay. Yes, sure. I hope next time you can teach me about presentation.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll make a note, and then next time you phone, we'll do the presentation skills at a business meeting.
Yes. Thank you, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you in advance.
All right, great. So, what have I been doing lately? It's winter here in Zimbabwe, and
winter.
it is and it's been freezing cold.
Yes.
Is Vietnam also cold?
In Vietnam, it's not cold. The weather now is, I think, is very convenient for me because it's not really hot and no rain these days. I think it's very convenient for going out. But because of the coronavirus, so we have to stay at home. Like me, I have to stay at home and I only go out 2 days, Monday and Wednesday only. The rest I have to stay at home. I also follow the curfew time from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. every day. That means every day about 12 hours.
Wow.
Have to stay at home, cannot go out.
Right.
Yes.
So those days that you can go out, do you go into work?
No, cannot go to work because all the factory and the company closed. Yes, because like in Ho Chi Minh City, every day there are about over 4,000 new cases.
Wow.
Yes, if we compare 4K new cases with the other countries, maybe just a normal number. But actually, the area of Ho Chi Minh City is very small, and just a lot of people.
A lot of people in a small space.
Yes.
Okay, right.
So just mean 4,000 new cases every day is very big number, and it also had a serious impact on the business, on people's health, and a lot of things.
Yeah. So is the economy suffering?
Yes, economy is suffering a lot, and a lot of services, company, factories closed. Yeah, actually, for me, I feel lucky because I still get the salary for the company. But some people, like the workers, they cannot get any support about money from the company, so they are in difficult situation now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're able to work online, are you?
Yes, I have to work online. People call work from home.
Yeah, work from home. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Zimbabwe, can you go out?
Yes, we can. There has been a rise in COVID cases recently, and I think it's because of winter, the cold weather.
Yes.
But it hasn't been, COVID hasn't been too, there hasn't been too much here in Zimbabwe. We're a small population, and they put a curfew in place because of the rise in cases recently. So
Okay.
we also have I think it's 6:30 to 6 in the morning curfew.
Oh,
Yeah,
six
and
thirty, six
in the
thirty, right?
6:30 in the evening. Yeah,
6:30 in evening until six.
6
Until what
a
time?
6
6
a.m.
a.m. Oh, maybe around 12 hours.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And so schools as well. They are also online. They did go back for a little while, and then they made it online schooling again. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, it keeps changing, and uh, masks and gatherings. I think there's not allowed to be more than 30 people gathering.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, yeah. The restaurants are closed only for takeaways. You can get
Yes.
food to take home, but you can't sit down at the restaurant. Yeah.
If on 100% the restaurant closed, we cannot take away or even though cannot
Really?
buy online. Yes,
Wow. Wow.
because takeaway also in contact with a lot of people and the virus
Yeah.
can be transmitted from one to one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true. So, what about shopping for food?
Shopping for food cannot. Both. On Monday and Wednesday, I go out and I can buy the food. But actually, the supermarket, there's a lot of people. Even though around 6 a.m. the supermarket opens, but actually there's a lot of people. They come to supermarket around maybe 5:45 a.m. They
Really?
queue up
Wow.
and they
They're
make a
queuing
long
up.
line. Yes. So
Oh, wow.
like me, I go to the bed late, so I cannot wake up soon in the morning.
So, they only allow a certain number of people into a supermarket at one time?
Yes, they allow, for example, 20 people. So the people outside, they have to wait until the people inside finish buying. Yeah.
Yeah. And is the queue socially distanced, or are they all on top of each
Social
other?
distancing around 2 meters. But I think that will take me a lot of time.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have to queue outside the supermarket. So there's kind of a free flow.
Yes.
And then just when you're waiting to check out, there's social distancing. Yeah.
Yes. I also saw some videos on YouTube about the situation in US. In the supermarkets, there's a lot of people. They went to the markets without any queue up. Yeah. So, but wearing face mask for us is not really a big deal because every day for me, I also wear a face mask when going out because the air pollution.
Air pollution.
Air
right,
pollution in
right.
Vietnam is very serious.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I think that we were in the States last year during lockdown, and we found that different states had different rules for lockdown. So, Florida, they're very casual, and you could go into a supermarket without a mask, and you could, yeah. So they weren't enforcing that.
Yes.
And then you go to other states, and they take it very seriously. So that's the thing with the states. Every state can make its own rules.
Yes. How about
So-
Zimbabwe?
No, Zimbabwe. Yeah, they are quite strict. They've put in fines if you don't wear your masks, if you break curfew. Um, but you can, if you get together with friends, then it's, at houses. Then it's up to you to police yourself.
Yes. What time is it now in Zimbabwe?
It is 12:16.
16? No,
At noon.
yes, maybe 16.
Lunchtime.
The time in Vietnam around 5:15.
Okay,
5:15
so-
p.m. Yes.
5 hours ahead of us.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
You, teacher, you from Zimbabwe, right? You was born in Zimbabwe
Yes, I
or
was.
the other country? Yes, but
I'm an American. Yeah, I'm an American,
Yeah.
but I was born here.
Oh, okay, I guess because the first time you share you from Zimbabwe, I think you just visit or travel in Zimbabwe
Uh-huh.
because you look like American or some people from Europe.
Yes, right. Yeah, so well, there's a lot of Europeans living in Zimbabwe.
Yes.
We have quite a big Chinese population also, and quite a big Indian population from India.
Yeah, can you speak Chinese?
Zhao Chen Ni Hao Ma?
Oh, you can speak. It's like Chinese. 你好吗？我很好。你呢？
I only know the greetings. I don't know much Chinese, and the only
Yes.
reason is because my grandfather was born in China.
Oh, your
And-
grandfather?
Yeah, and
Oh,
he
okay.
taught my mother Chinese greetings, and my mother taught me.
Yeah. Oh, your mother can speak Chinese?
No, I think she only knows
Just,
the greetings too.
Just some reading.
Yeah.
Reading. Yes. I think
But,
to learn a language about the
Yeah.
greeting is it is very easy to learn, right? But
Right.
to study more deeply, I
Yeah.
think it's very difficult.
Hard
It
work.
requires
Yes.
a lot of efforts and
Yeah.
dedication.
Yeah, I agree, and I think your English is really pretty good. You don't have much of a Vietnamese accent at all.
Thank you, teacher.
Yeah. How long
You
have you been
know-
working on your English?
Actually, I have been learning English for a long time, but in the past, especially when I was secondary school or
Mhm.
even in the university, we have to study very seriously to pass the examination.
Right.
So we did not have any focus on speaking or communication. So
Right.
that reason why we could not speak English. I
And
do
I
not.
think-
I'm not sure about the curriculum in the university or the school now. But what I'm experienced in the past. Yes.
Right. See that studying and learning new things throughout your life actually creates neural pathways in your brain, so that your brain stays active and alive, and you can keep learning new things. So that's what I recommend all your life. Never stop studying. Never stop learning. It will prolong your life, and you'll never never become one of these old people who just sit there like.
Yeah, because I really want to study more and continue studying and continue improving myself, but I afraid that I think once day I will face it with a lot of maybe burden on my shoulder about my baby, my family. So at that time, I think I should focus on working and earning money rather than studying.
Right.
But you know, study I think is very interesting activity. Yeah, because we can improve ourselves. Oh, my phone.
Yeah, I think we have seasons in our lives, you know, when we can afford to work and study. When our family grows up, I mean, when we have a young family, family takes a lot of time, and it's good because I mean you're training your children to afford to work and study. When our family grows up, I mean, when we have a young family, family takes a lot of time, and it's good because I mean you're training your children, and that's a full-time job.
Yes.
And so, so there are different seasons in our lives. So it's just good to keep a balance.
Yes.
When I first applied, and so it fit right in, you know, with what I was doing, and it required a number of courses and also a dissertation at the end of it. So I haven't taken all the courses because I was taking it at a university in America. So I was having to fly to America, take the course or 2 courses, come back.
Oh,
it got very expensive.
Yeah, very expensive. You can go back and forth.
Yeah. So
how long is it take? 2 years or 3 years?
No, they allow you 5 years.
Oh, 5 years too long because you know PhD.
To complete it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you know I think some PhD degree it also depends on how you finish the thesis. Yes, if you finish the thesis soon, maybe you can get the degree.
Sooner,
so I do not think 5 years is very long. But
that's true.
Time flies fast. Yeah, but time flies fast.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so nice to talk to you.